Hello there, and a very warm welcome as always to the Overseas Guides Company's YouTube presentation. Well, I've always thought that personal recommendation is a great thing. When you're making a massive decision, such as to move abroad, anywhere abroad from England, it's always lovely to hear other people's stories, to listen to what they've had to say about it, some of the trials and nice things, whatever they've experienced, in order to help you make the same decision. There are obviously going to be many variables depending on lots of things, your age, why you're going abroad, where you're going to. But I took the opportunity this week of interviewing both of my adult children, as well as my son-in-law, all of whom live away from the UK. My son in America, he's lived there for several years, and my daughter and her husband over in Germany. I asked them 4 questions, and I thought you might want to listen to what their answers were. The first question I asked them were, what are the benefits of living away from the UK? Now, in a nutshell, it came out as much better job opportunities. In my daughter and her husband's case, they can afford a much nicer flat. They found the healthcare to be excellent. The train services and basic services of life are much more amenable. And in my son's case, he said that it would depend very much on the individual, but generally, of course, better weather. He made the interesting comment that it's extremely hard to complain about something when you wake up to beautiful sunshine each day. The next question I asked them was, has it changed their general perspective on the UK and given them a different perspective on life, as it were? My daughter said that it had made her realise how much is lacking in the UK, however, with a stab of nostalgia set in there. My son-in-law misses things such as cricket and pubs, and I think my son the same, pubs and friends and that and things like that. But in general, their move has been an extremely good one, and although you lose roots, as my son said, you gain a much greater sense of a different culture and also of the culture that shaped you, i.e. England. I then asked them what do they miss about the UK. Well, the usual answers came out: friends, family, English countryside, cricket, certain TV programs, pubs, and my son said the English wit. However, all of these things are not enough really to make them want to come back home again. It's something one can deal with. My next question was, what advice would they give to someone such as yourself, upping sticks and going to move abroad for whatever reason? I think, to put this in a nutshell again, the phrase, when in Rome, do as Romans do, comes to mind. My son-in-law mentioned a very good point, that it's extremely important to learn the language. If you don't do so at the very beginning, you're going to find it hard. He pointed out that many people take the soft option and seek out expats when they first go there. Obviously, one likes to have some connection to one's home country and seek out English people, but you need to really immerse yourself. Integration, and integration. We've always said that's very important too. Uh, my son then mentioned that the best advice he would give to anybody is to get a good immigration lawyer and to stock up on Marmite. So there you have it. Those are just some brief views of my adult children, who are all pretty young. But I think some of their views are quite interesting there. I think the bottom line is that when you do move anywhere abroad, you need to take it on board that you are going to be somewhere different. You're going to have to accept that there are things that you miss, but equally there are going to be many things that you don't miss and that make up for the things that you do miss. I really hope that's been of some help to you. We're always happy to help. You'll always get a personal reply from me, so do call our office in London or email me here at the Overseas Guides Company. We're happy to include any topics that you would find useful here. We offer completely personal service, as you know. That's it from the sunny Languedoc region of France from me for this week. I wish you a very nice month of May, and bye-bye.